Hey guys, this is Giani. Welcome back to the channel. I'm with my buddy Stan here. We're at Adventure Cycling in Aurora, Colorado, and my buddy Stan is putting me up for the night. Thanks.
Welcome.
All right, so we're here to look at a collection of bicycles. They're beautiful. Wait till you see these things. We're gonna meet Zoe, and we're gonna meet Eric and Bruce. So let's get started. Well, here's the owner of the store. This is Zoe. Say hello. And we got Eric. Oh, so cute. And hey, thanks for having me today.
Thanks for showing up.
Hi.
Appreciate it. Welcome to Colorado.
Oh, good to see you again. Saw him a couple days ago at the Eddie Rando show. Was it called the Eddie Rando Classic? And he said he had a fun collection of bikes, so we're going to check it out. And all right, dog's done.
I've had enough.
Dog's had enough. And this is Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Good to see you again. And you got some really cool bikes here. What's the story behind all this?
Well, it started off with just one or two, and then I think it became an addiction. So we've been collecting now for a little bit, so we have this room sort of set aside for people to come in, and as we do work, then they can come in and take a look at this stuff.
Great. Looks like she's really involved.
Yeah, she's come here since she was 8 weeks old.
You have an incredible selection of bikes here. Was there a certain focus that you had, certain kinds of bikes?
You know, I started racing in the 80s, and I have an affinity for the look, and I like the style, and yeah. So hopefully you enjoy taking a look at a couple of things that I have here.
Absolutely. I don't know where to start. How about if we just start with your least favorite bicycle? How about your favorite bicycle? Which one would that be?
Oh boy, I would say one of the ones that we've just brought into the collection is the Giani Motta. You know, that Stars and Stripes was a very unique frame. Very few of those were actually made. This one has the 50th anniversary group on it, courtesy of our buddy Seth, right?
Oh yeah, Seth and Golden Velo.
Yeah, we've got the case there. We've got all the way down to the freewheel, and got the campy 50th anniversry stem on it.
Look at that. That's just a piece of art, isn't it?
It is.
That's
kind of hard
crazy.
to not look at that and think it's pretty cool. So
that is beautiful. And then, of course, the San Marco saddle. Look at the chrome work on this. This is in beautiful shape. Was this 1988 model, somewhere around that line, or is it?
No, we're thinking it was around 80. I don't remember the exact years, but I will tell you one of the beauties of this bike is back in the day, so we know it's not a repaint, right? Because if you take a look real close at some of the stars, believe it or not, they were just little stickers, and there's some bleed over on the paint, you know, if you look at it closely.
Oh, interesting.
But it's not as perfect as maybe some of the bikes that you see coming out nowadays, because everything was sort of done by hand, right? So there's a little bleed over on that.
Sure.
But it's unique that it's all original to the era.
It's beautiful. Gee, that's fantastic. What else we got here?
Well, we got to push the Bonotto and the Jeton out of the way, I guess, and then we could look at the Team Raleigh. Everyone likes those.
Well, it's hard to push those other bikes out of the way. It's gorgeous. But see, a Team Raleigh. You know what? I've had this on my want list for I don't know how long, and they keep showing up. I've seen one. We had a couple at the
there was
show
some
the other
really
day.
Beautiful ones at the show, and that's
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm lucky in the fact that now I have people come in and say, "Hey, you know what? My grandfather has a bike, or I had a bike in the garage. Would you be interested in putting it in your collection?" And so that's where a lot of these have come from, and I'm lucky in the fact that I have Rich Gängl's 7th bike that he ever made.
Wow.
It took a lot of pleading and begging, but he finally sold me a bike since he didn't want to make a new one these days. But
well, guys, if you don't know who Rich Gängl is, first of all, you're living under a rock. Number two, there's a couple of videos you'll see. Actually, I'm doing one tomorrow on a collection that he made of every bike that Eddie Merckx ever ridden in his professional career. So you'll see that video coming up. What a beautiful piece of art, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's 7th one, so what year would this be from?
I want to say he told me this was in the 80s, but I don't remember the exact year.
Okay.
So
and
we
guys,
have to talk to Rich and see.
If you guys like, you could freeze the frame and read that if you like.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, Eric, I noticed a couple of Columbines here. Honestly, that's one of my favorites, only because just look at the lug work.
Yeah.
Absolutely sickening what they did. A lot of them they did. Was it stainless or nickel? What was it?
This is actually the build book.
Whoa,
for
the
this
actual
bike.
build book.
Yeah, so you can go through and you can sort of see all of the special features, all of the component ideas. This actually has the serial number, all of the angles and the chainstays that were made.
No
So that is
kidding.
specifically for this bike. So that's cool that we have that book to go with the bike.
Yeah, that is.
And
that
it's a
is
unique
totally cool.
color. It's sort of a, being somewhat colorblind, I think it's almost a purplish lilac,
Yes, it is,
maybe.
like a lilac.
So, yeah. But I think it's a beautiful, I've never seen one sort of that color.
Just a classy look too. Just
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Love the fast. Not only are they fastback stays, look how narrow those things are.
beautiful. Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? You have another one over here.
I have another one. This is my daily, believe it or not. So I came up and wanted to do something a little unique. It's a little more loved at this point, but this is my daily ride. So I took the Columbine, decided to put some SRAM components on it, modified
let's see
some
this here.
shifters.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a 1x
The one by with some SRAM.
with some SRAM. So modified some old simplex shifters to put the blips in for the SRAM, so that you can actually go in, and if you want to shift, you'll hit that button. And if you want to shift back up, you'll hit that button. But everyone laughs because this is my wireless down tube shifting.
Guys, it's the only wireless down tube shifter you're ever going to see. That is beautiful. Do
You
know
may
if
see some more, but we'll see.
Oh, you might. Okay.
And believe it or not, Zoe won at the Eddie Rando for this bike. So we did win best Neo retro bike for that.
You deserve that. All right, I got to see this bike here. This is a Zunow.
A Zunow, I believe.
What do you know about this? This is gorgeous.
It is beautiful, and it was, it's all handmade. If we take a look at the bottom bracket shell, I mean, just some of the attention to detail.
Look at that.
Some of the lug work is just really amazing.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and look at the brake bridge, because, I mean, even that, just really beautiful attention to detail.
That is
right?
really unique, too.
Yeah.
I've just never seen like a...
Yeah. And then
It's
if
got
we look
wings.
at the, if we take that and move it out of the way, we can see that they indented it just to sort of make it, I guess, a little bit more aero and a little bit
Yeah.
more cool. But if you're around that time of San Rancho, that was around when these were generally, he was making track bikes, is my understanding.
Gotcha.
And ended up making some of the road bikes. And I saw this one and it just really caught my eye. So,
Oh, it's beautiful.
yep.
Okay. All right, we got a cool bike. So cool, he's got to pull it out. And yeah, you get it. That's perfect. Look at this. Guys, this is an original 80s Arabesque, a Colnago. You know it's an Arabesque. Why? Because of the lugs. Look at this, guys. And this is original. And this one walked in the door, you said?
I did. Owner came in, wanted me to, he's 80 years old, wanted to get back into riding. So he wanted me to prep it for him and get it up and running. And so I washed it, cleaned it. It was in perfect condition, other than you couldn't tell it was red because it was so dirty. Unfortunately, he came back the next day and said, you know what, I'm 80 years old. I'm not going to ride this bike anymore. So ended up acquiring it from him. So,
Awesome.
great story. Actually, so I don't know if you've ever heard of Peter Post,
Yes.
the racer. So this is his brother's bike.
Oh, no kidding.
So believe it or not, the Post family lives here in Colorado, and one of their bikes I'm lucky enough to have in my collection. This one is not necessarily mine, but we do have the correct provenance with the card for the 50th group on it.
Right.
And all of the little campy doodads go with it. But yeah,
Cool.
that's from the Post family.
That is so neat.
Yep.
I got underwear that matches this, by the way.
Well, that was my race bike for a long time, and so that was my joke. I have to have the fork match my underwear.
I kind of thought that might be coming because everyone says the same thing with that. You have stuff I don't even know. I don't even know what a TS Isaac is.
Neither do I, until I found out from Rich Gängl, who Rich Gängl knows everything,
Yes.
that T.S. Isaac was a builder here in Colorado, was on the Hammer bike racing team back in the day, back in the 70s, and made a lot of bikes for racers here in Colorado.
Okay.
And so I found this one in a secondhand store, and the only reason I got it was because I saw that it had the zip code on it, and it said Denver, and I said, well, I have to have a bike that has some Denver provenance to it.
Exactly.
But otherwise, it came exactly as we see it right here. And 27-inch wheels, I thought it was really cool.
And you got to have a rally derailleur too.
That's what I'm saying, right?
They have that gear range.
How could you not? So,
All right.
good.
Now, guys, this bike, some of you would not consider special, but a lot of these Japanese Schwinns were totally underrated. They rode really well. But look at this group you have on here. This is a Sante group that almost looks like it's new old stock. What's unique about that is normally these things are beat to death.
The brakes, I mean, there's no scratches on them.
Beautiful.
Yeah. The frame has some issues to it.
Sure.
But the kit itself is in amazing shape. And if you look at the brake hoods, those were always hard. Because
those are original?
Those are original brake hoods. And if we look at the levers themselves, believe it or not, still have the original decal.
Oh my gosh.
From the manufacturer.
This guy didn't ride this bike.
So this bike was never ridden. And just one that happened to come into the shop just the other day again. Just another a lucky find. So
what's the advantage of having your own bike shop? Right, Zoe? Oh, you catch you scratching yourself? Huh? All right, this one's pretty sharp. You got an Elan. Is it Alan or Elan, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. Guys, look at this crank. It's sick. Check out the drilling on that is nuts. And of course, it's super record. Got the aero seat post. That's got to have that.
It's got the blue Mavic rims.
Guys, you can't find those anywhere.
Glued.
Blue Mavics.
Never seen glue.
Oh, never seen glue.
No, never seen glue.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, that is sharp. That's in great shape.
Yeah, that one's in really nice shape.
Beautiful. Hey guys, the barber pole graphics, you know what that means? That means it's a Mercian. How'd you get this bike?
I had a friend of mine got me the frame, and I had some parts, and just thought it would be really cool. I just love the aesthetic of it. I love the look of it. I think the lug work's really pretty, and so just decided to build it up and show it off.
Absolutely. This thing is gorgeous. Now, Mercian is back in business. A gentleman named Kevin and two of his partners bought the company, and they're rolling again. They're building some frames, but they're doing a lot of repaints right now. And that is just the classic barber pole. I don't know anyone else doing that.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful bike.
Kind of cool.
Hey, guys, any idea what year this thing is or which model? Is that a King or Mercia? Let me know in the comments section. I know some of you know-it-alls now, but please let me know.
God knows I don't know.
I don't either.
Oh, cool.
All right, man, we got a Bottecchia, we got a Holdsworth, Della Santa, Cinelli track bike. Holy schmoly, you got some nice metal here. And I like this Raleigh track bike. This is
little bit of an ode to Nelson Bales. Tried to build it up like he had when I went down and watched the U.S. Olympic trials in '83.
Oh, you were there.
And down in the Springs, and so I got his signature and on a hat, and then was lucky enough to a couple of times ride with him in the not so distant past, but just for fun, of course.
He's fun to draft.
He is, well, between me and him, there's a lot of drafting going on. It's like being behind semi-trucks. So,
gosh,
but super nice guy and was a hero of mine, when I was growing up. So Nelson, I put that one together, and I even sent him a picture of it, and he thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, he's very accessible online, guys. You could, he's got a Facebook page he pays attention to.
Yeah.
But boy, what a collection. This is awesome. I really appreciate you showing me around.
Of course.
You got yourself some really cool bikes here. Hey, Zoe, thanks so much for showing me some bikes. Woof.
All right, I've got one other bike I wouldn't mind showing you if you've got some time, but this is a Peugeot that I had received from a friend of mine. His name is Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Mike gave me this bike. It's, I think, beautiful. If we look at it, he had gotten it and raced it back in the 80s is what he said. I think the beauty of it is if you look at it, you can tell it's never been ridden hard. It was probably only did a couple laps in every criterium before it was pulled off. So
You said your friend Mike owned this bike?
Yeah, that's my friend Mike. Yeah.
Some friend.
Yeah.
Mike, you got some friend here. He's knocking you. Gosh, it is really fresh.
But it's in really good shape. Yeah.
No doubt.
Like I said,
look at this thing.
Never been ridden hard.
And you don't see that model very often either.
You don't, and the color is quite unique. So
it is. It's almost like a champagne pink or something.
Champagne.
And then, guys, here's a plastic bike. Never mind.
Yeah, pay no attention to plastic.
Another Elan.
Another Elan, a bonded carbon, early carbon. The beauty of that bike, I used to ride that bike a little bit. The beauty of that bike is that it's so noodly, you could shift it by standing up and sprinting.
Yep, I remember those as a kid.
But it's got the C record group on it, and that one's been used. I did ride that one around. But
More than Mike's?
yeah, Mike's, I wouldn't trust Mike's.
That's sharp. Yeah, guys, in the early days, these things were whippy. And if you were more than 150 pounds, you had issues.
I have one leg that's more than 150 pounds.
Yes, I hear you. Hey, Bruce, tell me about this bike.
So that bike I actually was given to me a few years ago. It's a 1984 version of their bike. They changed their models based upon years.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know that.
And then they also, I went through and picked up the saddle and matched it with the leather wrap. So yeah,
Look at that. It's a suede.
that's suede.
And you wrapped that yourself?
Wrapped the bars myself.
Well, okay, you're more of a man than I because I can't do that. That is really sharp. Love the color too. And
It's very unique.
Are you putting miles on this thing?
I have not actually ridden it yet. I'm building up
Okay.
a set of clinchers that I can go out and tear up.
Oh, you're a man after my own heart, waiting for the clinchers to get done.
Yes. So,
Sure.
Yeah, but I always wanted one of those when I was racing back in the 80s and 90s. So
Well, I want to say I admire you how you avoided saying the word choach or chooch or.
church or chut.
Well, how do you say that?
Choach? Cheech?
Choach. I like either Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a Choach and Chong.
C, I, O, due puntini, C, C. Si chiama Ciocc. Si chiama Ciocc. Ciocc.
All right. So that is beautiful. Hey, thanks for showing me this bike. It's
Sure thing.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Eric, tell me about this bike and this paint job. This thing's nuts.
Well, this is from Flux Customs. I just got this back from them. They are the most amazing painters. They did a little bit of an homage to my military time. I asked them to see if they could do a little camouflage and put my units on the top tube for me, and they just knocked it out of the park. So if you guys need some custom paint work done, they are quite amazing. But
That's awesome.
that's my Go in Circles bike.
Well, that's cool. Well, I'll put their information down in the comment section down below.
Sounds good.
Wait, let's do it again. I'm brain cramping. All right, I'll take that information and put it in the. All right, this thing is gorgeous. We'll put this. Well, this thing is gorgeous. I'll put his information in the, not in the comments section, in the description down below.
Flux Customs.
Guys, that took 6 takes. It's been a long week. Nice looking shirts. That's your shop. There we go.
That's it. You have to be one.
Oh, well, thank you.
Of course.
Look at this, guys.
Small, just for you. Look at that.
Look at this, guys. It's a size small. It's going to fit. Thanks so much. That's wonderful.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that is a good girl. Hey, guys, I really appreciate taking the time with me today. Guys, if you want to see this collection live, come to Adventure Cycling in Aurora, Colorado, and they're on display.